home. It is so great to be here. We have been on hiatus for the last 2 days. So today is our first day of the week back, and it's so wonderful, wonderful to see you all. Happy Wednesday. We've got a great show lined up for you. We're going to start the show as we do each episode, which is to share something about ourselves. And it's May, it's graduation season, so I thought it would be appropriate for me to share with you where I went to school and my school experience. So I attended Northwestern University, and that's located in Evanston, Illinois. I studied communication studies, as you can imagine, since I'm in the communications field. And I just really enjoyed the experience. I'm very grateful to have had that opportunity. I actually started out at University of Vermont, and I loved it there, but they did not have communications at that time. So I applied and I got in. I will never forget the weekend of July 4th. I got that acceptance letter, and then the next month I was traveling to Evanston, not knowing anybody, not even being able to get housing on campus because it was so late in the game, but I had an amazing 2 years there. And fun factoids, there are some celebrities who attended there who you may have heard of: Carlton Heston, Cloris Leachman, Seth Meyers, Tony Randall, a whole host of celebrities. I never met any celebrities when I was on campus, but many have attended. So that's my college story. So for our residents who have grandchildren and great-grandchildren who may be graduating this year, we say congratulations. It's such a special time in someone's life. So congratulations to all those graduates out there. And I would say to our residents, if you had the opportunity to go to college and you'd like to tell us about it, we would certainly love to hear. So as you know, we take viewer mail each week. So feel free to send us in your questions, your comments, tell us about your college stories. All you have to do is either write some mail in or talk to I'm laughing because we're testing something out today, which is we have this great technology of a teleprompter, but our lovely host Olivia is working the teleprompter and she's having a funny time with it, so we're cracking up here, so don't mind us. I think we're probably going to go back to the old-fashioned way, which is with our paper notes, but anyway, if you'd like to send us in your viewer mail, we truly would love to hear from you. Check out your therapeutic activities staff person on your floor and tell them whatever you would like to share with us, or just pick up your phone and dial 2813. That's 2813, and leave a message, and we will check it every day, and we will share your thoughts and your comments. So please send that in. It's a beautiful, beautiful day outside. It's sunny. They say it's going to be 62, so I hear warm weather is on the horizon, so hopefully you'll get out and enjoy it. We do have a whole Operation Fresh Weather or Good Weather. I forgot the exact name of it.
Operation
Outdoors. So sorry, I'm completely off. Operation Outdoors. So we're making a big effort for everyone to get outside in beautiful warm weather. So we hope that you enjoy it. We have a great menu out for you today with lunch. We are serving chicken with wine sauce and broccoli spears, as well as mashed potatoes with garlic. And for dessert, we have mandarin oranges. So that's our lunch planned for today. For dinner, we have in store for you soup. We have Olivia cracking up, I apologize. Oh, we got black bean soup, garden vegetable quiche, and sliced carrots. For dessert, we have baked cookies. So enjoy your lunch and your dinner today. We've been working hard in the kitchen to serve you a nice home-cooked meal. Today is an important day in history as well. Did you ever hear the song "When the Saints Go Marching In"? That actually was recorded this day in history in 1938, and it was recorded by Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. And it started out being a very spiritual kind of a song, but as it kind of took on a whole other life, adopted by so many people over the years, and it's really just an engaging, fun march. So that was something that happened today in history. There are also some very fun holidays that you're going to think are quite strange. For example, today is Frog Jumping Day. today is International Hummus Day. Do you guys like hummus? I think we serve that here at the Hebrew Home from time to time. It's also National Fruit Cocktail Day, which I'm not really a fan, but maybe you are too. So it's also, coincidentally, today is National Receptionists Day. So keep that in mind because that pertains to our special guest today. In sports history, it's kind of interesting. Mickey Mantle, on this day in history, both in 1955 and in 1967, had things that took place. He had 3 consecutive home runs in 1955, and in 1967, he hit his 500th home run. So that was an important day for Mickey Mantle. Did any of you ever see Mickey Mantle play? We'd certainly love to hear your stories about watching Mickey Mantle or going to Yankee games. That's another thing that you can share with us through viewer mail. Also, something else that happened today in history, which is kind of funny, Elvis Presley was having a concert, and a riot broke out. This is back in 1955 in Florida. And he had never had any trouble with his concerts in the past. But this time was different because he made the mistake to tell his fans, "Girls, I'll see you backstage." And then everybody went crazy, everybody went running to check him out, and it was quite a riot that took place after that. 2004 on May 13th was also the last episode of Frasier. Did you guys watch Frasier? Are you fans of Frasier? Certainly we'd love to know if you watched that show, if you did, if you had a favorite character on it. There are some celebrity birthdays too. Stevie Wonder, Stephen Colbert, Dennis Rodman, they all have birthdays too. And we are also celebrating the Hebrew Home resident's birthday, Glenn F. And as you know, I'm a big follower of the horoscope of the day. So Glenn, if you're listening, your birthday horoscope says that it may be that some of the decisions you take over the coming year won't meet with the approval of friends and family members. But don't let that stop you. Doing what has to be done it should be on your focus, and you should be doing that. And as far as your ambitions are concerned, it's now or never. So sounds like you got some work to do, Glenn. We wish you and everyone else out there who's celebrating a birthday all the best for a happy and healthy birthday. So now is our favorite time of the show, which is to introduce our special guest. And on this National Receptionist Day, we are fortunate to have Brenda Barbee, Hebrew Home operator for the last 35 years, here with us today as our special guest. So I know this is exciting, I think, because everyone probably recognizes Brenda's voice from answering the phone, and now you get to see her beautiful face. So welcome, Brenda. Thank you. So excited that you're our guest today. So thank you for stepping away from the phones and joining us for a few minutes here. We're going to need you to put your mic right up to your mouth so we can all hear you. So we thought a good way to start would be just to talk about you. Where are you from? Do you have family? Tell us a little bit about you.
I'm from a little, small 4x4 square mile town of Mount Vernon, New York.
Okay. Do you have children, siblings, extended family? Tell us.
My father was a truck driver.
Oh.
Trotter Tire Company in Deer Park for 25 years. My mother worked at Mount Sinai Pathology Department for 40.
Okay. Keep your microphone real close so we can all hear you. So how did you find your way to Hebrew Home? Did you answer an ad? Did you know somebody? Had you ever been here before?
I met Irving and Pearl Stokes years ago. A neighbor on the block. She didn't drive. She was their caregiver, Ethel Williams. And Pearl would always be in the window. Ethel told her that I was looking for something for Dan part-time. And Pearl said, come up there so we can see each other on weekdays. That's what she was calling. So every Saturday morning, when I would come in, she would bring me with a rose. That's how it went.
So every day you started your day with a rose?
Yes, on Pearl Stokes on Saturday.
Wow, that's nice.
So we would sit there and she would want to know what books are reading. We would share our books. And had a good time. I had my coffee, I had her tea. That's the way we started.
So did you start as a receptionist, or you had a different role than when you started receiving these flowers every week?
No, I always worked for the safety and security department.
Oh, okay. And so then how did you evolve to, did you have other jobs over the 35 years, or did you go straight to being a receptionist?
You know, I used to work for Standard Written Data, advertising firm, and McPub at 866 Third Avenue. That was my first real long-time job in the tax department.
And then when you came here, you started in safety and security?
Safety and security.
And then what did you do after that? Did you then become a receptionist here, or did you work in other departments?
No, I did all of my time with safety and security. Dave Siegel hired me. He was the director at the time,
Okay.
and that's where we were at.
Wow. Okay. So I find your job really interesting because you talk to so many people in the course of the day, see so many people. So we thought it'd be fun to like tell our viewers things like, how many calls do you think you answer in a day, if you were to estimate?
Between 200 and 300 a day.
Wow.
That's in-house and out-house.
Wow, that's a lot of calls. Any wacky or unusual calls that you've ever gotten that you'd want to share with our audience?
I got a call one day from a man who recognized my voice from years ago. We had an old phone number. That was 718-549-8700. And he couldn't believe I was still there. Just couldn't hear the voice.
You were. What about your relationship with the residents? Do you get a lot of calls from the residents? Do you talk with them?
Oh, all the time. They come sit with me. We share our stories, our books, pictures. They love pictures.
What does that mean to you to have that kind of relationship with our residents? Is it important to you, or how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, my grandmother, I took care of her till she passed away. And then we'll all sit there and talk about our kids, our grandkids, and where we've been. They would tell me different countries they've been to. I was telling them that I was trying to get a passport because I'm scared to go overseas, but it was good.
Have you been overseas?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So tell us about, let's see, all these questions. Oh, we're fixing Brenda's mic. When you go home at night, do you feel like, I don't want to go near the phone because I've been on it all day long?
I don't go near the phone at all. I let it go straight to voicemail or my mother pick up while she's cooking. But I don't answer at all. This is emergency.
Right. Do you ever find yourself, I could imagine you'd be at home and you find yourself saying, instead of saying hello, you'd be like, keep her home.
Keep her home, operator.
I also learned not too long ago that Brenda is a notary. So how did that happen? Why did you decide to become a notary?
Basically from working in the tax department. And I went one day to get my girlfriend to get a driver's license on the White Plains, New York. And I wanted something else to do while waiting to come on. They were giving the class. I took it.
Well, that comes in very handy. I know a lot of people have gone to you for if they need things notarized, so it's very much appreciated that you have that skill. We always ask our guests before they go a couple of set questions. What is your favorite food?
Filet mignon.
Nice. If a movie was made about you, what celebrity would you want to play you in your role of your life?
Kerry Washington.
Good choice. Do you have a lucky number?
My birthday, 7/11.
Okay. And if you were not human, what animal do you think you would be?
A poodle.
And you were talking to us about, off camera before we went on, you were talking to us about Zeus and how you love Zeus.
This is my favorite dog here at the home. He greets me every morning.
He's really cute. To our residents, have you guys met Zeus before, and Marley and some of our other therapeutic dogs? If you have a favorite, don't worry, we won't tell the other dog, but share with us who your favorite is. So, Brenda, thank you so much for joining us at Good Morning Super Home. It was such a pleasure to have you, and I think for our residents, I'm sure they really enjoyed getting to see you, in addition to being able to hear you every day.
And I enjoy them too. They'll probably be coming to see me
Yes.
lunchtime.
Okay. All right, don't forget to visit Brenda. All right, thank you, Brenda. Before we close today's show, we're going to remind you about our programming, which is that we have Bible study with Rabbi Noah at 11 a.m. We have wellness with Deborah at 1:30. We have a concert with Larry at 2:30. And if you'd like to see this silly show again, we're doing rebroadcasting at 6:30 this evening. We always close the show with a positive news story, and by now you know that I'm a big pet lover. So once again, my positive news story has to do with pets. This week I'm talking about dogs. The American Kennel Club announced on May 1st that the Labrador is the #1 purebred dog for a record 29th year in a row. And according to them, no other breed has had such a run in the record books. In the 1970s, it was the first appearance of the Labrador Retriever in the country's top 10, and it's remained there since. While Labradors aren't #1 in all major U.S. cities, they do hold a hot spot in many places. And interestingly, the #1 breed of the 1940s, the Cocker Spaniel, was popular in the 80s, climbing back into the top spot from 1983 to 1990. What we wanted to do was share with you some photos, and we'll tell you the top 10 list. And again, as we always do, we would encourage you to write into us and let us know if you have a favorite dog breed, if you had any of these breeds in your own lives. We'd certainly love to hear from you, and you know how to do that by telling your therapeutic activities staff person or dialing 2813. So let's look at our photos on our screen. These are going to be the top 10 breeds to share with you. So we already told you, so that's the Labrador. You can see a lot of chocolate lab, yellow lab. They come in a lot of different colors. That's the first #1 breed. #2 is the German Shepherd. I have to say, I used to have a German Shepherd Husky mix who looked pretty similar to that. They are amazing dogs, super smart, loyal, really incredible. So that's the #2. #3 is the Golden Retriever. Beautiful dog, but it does look like it sheds a lot. So that might be a lot to clean in your house. #4 is the French Bulldog. Very cute. Look at that face. #5 is the Bulldog. Okay, another cute one. And look, #6, Brenda's favorite, a Poodle. That one looks like a very fancy poodle. So you think that dog looks like it spent a lot of time getting coiffed. #7 is the Beagle, another smart dog, so cute. #8 is the Rottweiler. A friend of mine has a Rottweiler. Those are another great dog. #9 is the German short-haired Pointer. Beautiful dog. I love the coloring on that dog, the spots and the brown face. Really cute. And #10 is the Corgi. And I think that Queen Elizabeth is known for her Corgis. I think she has a few. They're very cute. So that is our broadcast for today. I want to thank Brenda so much for stepping away from the desk and from stepping away from answering her phones and joining us today. It was really wonderful to have her, and we hope you enjoyed seeing her. And have a great day, and thank you for spending some time with us this morning.